Today I'm going to talk about this year's winners of the 24th Annual Grand Prix de l'Horlogerie de Genève. Otherwise known as the GPHG, the Grand Prix de l'Horlogerie de Genève is an event that happens every year that presents and honors watchmakers, horologists, brands, and watch enthusiasts on the highest levels. Now, one of my favorite things about the GPHG list when it drops is that you're guaranteed to find at least a couple watches that you haven't seen before or just very recently came out. And they're some of the greatest feats in watchmaking that you'll see in the world. So without further ado, let's check out the winners. So first up, the grand prize for the evening, which they call the Aiguille d'Or, which stands for Golden Hand, is IWC's Portugueser Eternal Calendar. Now this piece, I remember when it dropped earlier this year, definitely made waves. Its moon phase display has a 45 million year precision, which sounds insane, but that's why they're in first place. Alright, so in the Calendar and Astronomy Watch Prize, we have the Laurent Ferrier Classic Moon Silver. Now this is a beautiful piece, off-white, creamy sort of dial, a contrast between the Arabic numerals and Roman numerals. It's a day date. It has a red GMT hand, and it looks like a double moon phase. Yeah, that's pretty hard. That's pretty hard, I like that. Now the Mechanical Exception Watch Prize went to Beauvais 1822 Recital 28 Prowess 1. Now this piece is insane. I've seen it before. I can't remember where. Not in the metal for sure, somewhere online. But this is crazy. Now it has a world timer complication. It looks like maybe there are about a couple dozen countries. I don't have the specs right here. I'm just going by what I see. It has a day, a date function, it has a tourbillon, it has a month function. I've never seen Beauvais in the metal, but I really love a lot of what I've seen from them. It looks like they have a lot of mad scientists on staff who do some really creative, innovative things with their pieces. Next on the list is the Tourbillon Watch Prize, which went to the Daniel Roth Tourbillon Subscription. Now this piece looks amazing. Definitely more dress watch vibes here. Gold case, a gold dial. I love whenever gold is contrasted with blue or green. That's definitely a stunner. I see why it won. The Ladies Watch Prize went to Van Cleef & Arpels Lady Jaunuit. Yeah, this is a beautiful watch. I could see why the ladies would like this. I'm not sure of the metal of the case. I'm assuming it's white gold, but yeah, it could be platinum or steel even. It has a moon and sun design. I'm not sure if it's an actual working moon phase. And this guilloche lower half blue dial, yeah, that's awesome. The Ladies Complication Watch Prize went to Van Cleef & Arpels as well. The Lady Arpels Brise d'Ete. Very similar to the last watch in terms of its case design, but it looks like this one has a chime function. And I do like the design of the flowers on the dial and the mix of diamond studded indices and Roman numerals. The Jewelry Watch Prize goes to Chopard's Laguna High Jewelry Secret Watch. Now this piece is really over the top for me. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I'm not the target audience for it either. There's definitely an oceanic theme happening here. Very interesting, looks like it's gonna cost a lot of money, but yeah, not really that into that one. The Iconic Watch Prize goes to the Piaget Polo 79. That's awesome. This watch is a stunner. This piece is a gorgeous block of sculpted gold. I absolutely love it. I wish I could get my hands on this one. I think this piece is like $80K if I remember it correctly. So definitely out of my league at the moment, but yeah, this watch is an amazing joint. The Men's Watch Prize goes to Voutilanen KV20i Reversed. Oh yeah, this is dope. I like what I'm seeing. It has dogleg style lugs, beautiful case. I'm not sure of the metal. There's a tourbillon there. Yeah, I love the hands here as well. Yeah, Nice piece. The challenge watch prize goes to the Otsuka Low-Tech number 6. Now this piece looks like they almost just pulled this off of the dashboard of a helicopter or airplane and retrofitted it to a watch. It makes me think of like Godzilla, the early days, like the 50s. Like this is something one of the military or scientists would have worn on the camps when they were getting ready for Godzilla to come through. I know that sounds crazy, but this is a very interesting piece. Very interesting piece. The time only prize goes to H. Moser and Sia's Streamliner Small Seconds Blue Enamel. Now Moser, I feel like, doesn't get nearly the amount of recognition that it should just for its dial game alone. Some of the most beautiful dials in watchmaking, and this blue dial is no exception. I really love it. Gorgeous. The men's complication watch prize goes to De Bethune DB Kind of Grand Complication. This piece is awesome. Very unique case design. I love seeing the crown at 6 o'clock. It's a day date. That blue dial with the gold speckling across it is just gorgeous. It looks like it's underwater. I'm not sure if that was the intention, but that's what it looks like. The moon phase. I mean, this is just a beautiful piece. The Artistic Crafts Watch Prize goes to Van Cleef & Arpels Lady Arpels Jour Enchanté. Yeah, this is classic Van Cleef & Arpels. I do love the creativity of it and seeing the little fairy there in the bed of roses. Totally bejeweled out, even the case side, which is kind of awesome, and the crown. The Chronograph Watch Prize goes to Massena Lab and Sylvain Pinault's Chronograph Monopoussoir. I love the different subtle shades of gray. The blue hands really pop. This is definitely a creative and interesting take on a chronograph dial design. I can see why they would have awarded it with this prize. The Sports Watch Prize goes to the Ming 37.09 Bluefin. Yes, I'm definitely a fan of this piece. I actually did a video about it several months ago. When it first dropped, I went to an event and had the opportunity to handle and wear this piece. I'm a fan for sure. The Petit Aiguille Prize goes to the Kudoke 3 Salmon. Now the Kudoke isn't my favorite piece, but I do think it has a very interesting design. It makes me want to read up on it to see what all of its functions are. So that's it for the list of this year's GPHG winners. Please let me know what some of your favorites were in the comments as well. Till next time.